Good morning. It is Friday, October 6th, 2023, 7:27 a.m. in my locale, and this is your midweek report. All right. So, Monday I had to go to town, which was a huge pain. Watched theft right in front of me. That was fun. Your society looks good. All right. So I actually watched somebody steal something right in front of me, bounce out the door, and not a human soul could stop them. Why are we not stopping thieves? They're doing something wrong. Lovely culture, beautiful society you guys live in. All right, moving on. Let's see. Houseboats. We have some houseboat issues. We had a refrigerator that went down, but it didn't go down, which is nice. What happened was that the refrigerator had mud dauber wasps in the control board. We still had to have that particular houseboat have its air conditioning replaced, so it wasn't a wasted trip. This guy's driving 100 miles one way to take care of us. So that wasn't bad. We had to pack up the refrigerator we unpacked, take it back to storage. That's always a pain, a little bit scary because those things are very fragile. RV refrigerators are fragile because they're open on the backside. And if you hunk up anything on the backside, they're busted. All right, so what else did we do, Bodie? We had a guest get on one of the houseboats and the toilet wasn't working, and so I had to turn the water off, show him how to use the valve. I don't know why it's doing that. It's going to require a little bit more fun, but the last person that cleaned that houseboat and checked the toilet was me. So I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. We did have some nice people on one of the houseboats from FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission. Think of it as your game wardens, but not kind of. And they were doing some research, and they accidentally left their trash and didn't take it to the dumpster. So the crows tore it up and threw it across the entire deck, which means they apologized. It was an accident on their part, no problem. And I know the scientist that's actually on that. Remember, 2023, experts aren't, so we have to deal with that. Okay, next step. I did go to town. I got everything I needed. I've been working on my captain's license. I am in what I think is the toughest part of the whole process. Everything else is memorization. This is a skill, so I have to teach myself the skill. Fortunately, I have people around me that have used this skill. But like anything else that's government regulated, you have to learn it, but you'll never use it. So I have to demonstrate a skill that I will never use. Lovely culture. Great society. All right, so let's go to our daily Zen poem. For my home, I delight in the hidden and concealed. The place where I live is cut off from the noise and the dust. The grasses I trample become my three paths. The clouds I behold make up my neighbors on four sides all around. In helping me sing for music, there are the birds. I'd ask about the Dharma, but to talk when there is no one at all. Today I'm like the stinking cedar, several years, like one opening spring. Han Shan, no date. That's beautiful. That is a man who is living in solitude, and he is away from everything else, and he is trying to find inner peace. I get this guy, mainly because Secret Project number 2 kind of ties into a little of that. Secret Project number 1 complete. We're not even going to talk about it. All right, so let's get our daily rune pull out. Why are you staring at me? You are staring. And he is Mr. Dainty Lips 2.0, man. He does not like when the food is coarse. He wants it blended up. So, all right. Oh, wait. That is the rune of disruption. Of course, it's an H. If anybody knows my last name, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? 121. Yes, you can move the blanket. Change, freedom, invention, and liberation are all attributes of this rune. The rune's name is Hagalas. It is a need to break free from the psyche, from constricting identification with your reality and have a world of archetypical mind. Elemental disruption, immense, that is outside your control, but when you get this disruption, it's a great awakener. The awakening may vary. You may experience a gradual feeling of coming to your senses if you were waking up from a long sleep. The onset of power might be such to rip away the fabric of what you previously knew as your reality, your security, your understanding of yourself, your work, your relationships, your beliefs. But this is not an operation of an outside force. You are not at the mercy of an external. Your own nature is creating what is happening. You are not without power. The inner strength you have funded until now in your life to use your support and guide at a time when everything you've taken for granted is being challenged. But the more severe the disruption in your life, the greater the timely requirements of your growth. It is a cycle rune, of course. Radical discontinuity best describes the action of this. The universe and your own soul are demanding you indeed grow. How many of us are doing something that we are afraid of, or avoiding doing something we're afraid of? You know, mosquito. I'm doing something through my, my secret projects that I'm a little concerned about. But in order for me to grow, I have to push past that fear. Who says that? Wait a second. Liz Amazing. Push past fear and grow, right? So we're going to push past that fear. We're going to grow. And it's a pain in the butt, and there might be a lot of running around, and it might not work in the time frame somebody else wants it to work, and the answer is that's the way it is. So that's fine. Again, work is a little frustrating. Without getting too far into the process, my boss got airlifted out of here a couple days ago, 2 days ago. Not feeling very well, and that's a very bad thing. So it's pretty put me in charge, and I don't like that. If I'm going to go gulp, I don't want to be in charge again. Yeah, let it all fall down on its face, because if I was talking, you're not listening. If I'm talking, you're not listening. So why am I talking? I'm going to get a cup of coffee, let it die. You get your results. That's fine. So that's a toughie. But things that are also very tough. Oh, look at that. Snort out of the box. Your obligatory case overview. Whoa. I know you don't like the mosquitoes. Do you want to eat a mosquito? It's a no. Yeah? You just finished breakfast? Yes, you did. Come on. There you go. Come here. No. Excuse me. You're a quiet mono, Bodhi. Hi. Queso's still snorting back here. Bodhi was a very good boy. He let me trim 2 of his nails the other day without going berserk. When I went to town, we did have a rider, and he was a good boy. Apparently, if you're outside the Kerry Ellen, you're an absolute enemy combatant, and I will tear your face off. But if I let you in the Carrie Ellen, he'll bark for about a minute, and then he just climbs in your lap, and you're allowed in the room. So, more socialization time is required. All right? All right. Go on down. I'll give you something to chew on. There you go. All right. Today's plans are, it's Friday. I'm going to work. I have, let's see. Do I have anybody checking out? I don't think I have anybody checking out. I think tomorrow's their checkout day. So that means I have to run around to all the houseboats. Oh, I have somebody checking in today. Then I have, let's see, the people from FWC are checking out tomorrow. We have two groups that are checking out. Oh, no, maybe another group is checking in today. And then everybody's checking out on Sunday, which is going to give me a lot to do. Some phone calls to make. Hopefully my boss is feeling better. And other than that, it's just going to be where it's going to be. Hopefully I don't have to move any more very expensive appliances 1.5 miles down the road and move it around. Maybe I can get something done. I do have to get on the phone for my secret project, so hopefully I will have enough open space to take care of that. As for that guy's toilet, if he's not gone fishing, I'll give it a try to fix it. If not, it's going to have to wait till Sunday, and I'll probably ask my boss to give them a couple of bucks off for having to move a lever in order to potty. But other than that, it looks like I am going to do dishes. I am going to pack my lunch. I am going to get ready to go. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope that your disruption is as minor as possible. And at the same time, I hope it is meaningful and as growing as possible. Because we have to face it, in your society, the only way to exist now is to push past the fear. And when they say do it, don't. They say take it, don't. They say eat it, don't. They say buy it, don't. If they say don't buy it, buy as much as you can. If they say don't eat that, eat until your belly is full. Whatever they say, do the opposite, and you will be just fine. Because they don't have your best intentions in mind. Only you do. So let's end it the right way. If you don't take care of you, nobody else will. Thank you, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Or no? Out you go, youngster. Can't have that here. This is the way you wanted it. So guess what? No tears. You got what you wanted for your tantrum. Shouldn't have given children things for their tantrum. We did it anyway. You got what you wanted. Nothing else I can do. I have nothing to offer you. Shut the door, if you even answer it, which is the safest thing to do, and say, nope. This is the way they wanted it. Let them have it. Let them have it good and hard. And when they're crying and screaming, the answer is, are you like-minded? Do you have something to offer? What can you do? What's going on? And they're going to lie. You better be able to use some good positive discernment to know if they're lying. Because not everybody that smiles at you is your friend. And not everybody that frowns at you is your enemy. So, on that note, have a great Friday. Remember, ladies, don't go anywhere alone. Take a friend. Keep your trips as short as possible. And if you have to go alone, please protect yourself. Make sure you're ready. Because the animals that are out there, hey, it's what they wanted. And again, just the other day, I watched a robbery right in front of my face. I mean, walked right past me, 6 inches past me. Watched it happen. This is the society you created. So I have to let it be and let it expand. But I don't have to accept it. And let's face it, neither do you. If you're like-minded, share values, you have something to offer, you don't have to accept it either. Have a good Friday.